Hello everyone, I'm Alan. I want to share a story from my family, hoping it might resonate with you. I believe every problem has a way through. The question is whether we can find it. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? I remember when my child was little. Every evening, we used to sit around the dinner table. He would talk endlessly about school, about his friends, sometimes about small things like a new game he discovered or a drawing he made. The table felt alive. We laughed, we shared, we connected. But lately, that table has grown quiet. My child still sits there, but his eyes are glued to his phone. His fingers keep scrolling, and when I ask, "How was your day?" all I get back is a short, "Fine." And that's it. One night, I quietly stepped into his room after midnight. The lights were off, but the glow of the phone lit up his tired face. I could see the dark circles under his eyes. I whispered, "Why aren't you sleeping?" He startled, hit the phone, and mumbled, "I'm just looking a little," but I knew. A little wasn't a little. It was hours. I used to think social media was just a tool, a way to connect, to learn, to have fun. But now I see how easily it turns into a spiral. My child compares himself with those polished photos, those perfectly edited videos. He worries about his looks, his clothes, even about something as small as how many likes he got on a post. There were mornings when he woke up already discouraged, just because nobody noticed what he shared the night before. And I kept asking myself, how can a single photo decide the mood of an entire day for a child? But the hardest part wasn't the phone. It was the growing distance between me and him. I would ask, "Is something bothering you?" And he would say, "I'm okay, Mom." But his eyes betrayed him. They were red, teary. I knew something was there, something he didn't want to share. Maybe he thought I wouldn't understand. Maybe it's because I was born in a different world, a world without TikTok, without Instagram. Like many parents, I tried rules first. No phone after PM. The result? He got angry, slammed his door, and didn't talk to me all day. Then I tried to explain gently. I told him about my childhood when joy meant playing outside, running in the yard with friends until sunset. But he only gave me a polite smile, as if I were speaking a foreign language. And in that moment, I felt helpless. I wanted to protect him, but the more I pushed, the more he drifted away. One morning, when I called him for school, he sat up with a face full of stress. He whispered, "Mom, I don't want to go. I'm so tired." I sat on his bed and hugged him. For the first time in months, he cried in my arms. He said he felt not good enough, that everyone online seemed smarter, prettier, happier than him. My heart broke. I realized his pain wasn't just from school. It came from another world, a virtual world I couldn't step into to protect him. After that day, I changed. Instead of banning, I started sitting next to him. I asked, "What are you watching?" I invited him to show me a funny video, a nice picture. At first, he rolled his eyes, but slowly, he began to share. And that small change mattered. I couldn't erase social media from his life, but I could be present in it by listening, by showing him that I wanted to understand. Little by little, something shifted. We had more moments together. He started telling me about his online world, and when he shared, I didn't jump in with criticism. I listened first. Then gently, I asked questions. "What do you think about that? Do you believe it's real? Why do you feel that way?" Just like that, I had time with my child and understood him more. He gradually saw me as a friend, a companion, and could share everything with me. When I heard my child share about something, I listened, then I explained to him to understand it more deeply and gave my point of view. Just like that, my child gradually understood more, controlled his emotions better. This helps him gain more knowledge to identify, analyze, and conclude whether something is good or bad, right or wrong, and how to do it well. From there, he has the most appropriate and best way to look, react, and behave when encountering a certain event. Just like that, my child gradually mastered himself. It was about helping him slow down, reflect, and see with his own eyes what was healthy and what wasn't. Gradually, he grew more aware. He learned to tell the difference between reality and illusion. He learned to control his emotions better, not to let a number of likes decide his worth. Up to now, he has known how to find what he needs, knows how to give up unnecessary things, and knows how to make good decisions for a certain thing. I am also happy to see it becoming more knowledgeable, confident, and mature. And for me, I learned something too, that children don't need us to control them. They need us to walk beside them. They need to feel safe enough to say, "Mom, I'm not okay," and they need to trust that we will listen, not judge. I won't claim I've found all the answers, but I do know this. Every small conversation, every hug, every moment of patience, these are the threads that keep us connected to our children. And I hope, one day, when my child smiles brightly in real life, that smile won't need a filter or a number to prove its value. If you're a parent going through the same thing, I want you to know you're not alone. And if you're a young person who has felt this pressure, I want you to know you're not broken. Behind every perfect picture, there is a human heart just like yours, just like mine. So let me ask you, have you ever felt the weight of social media either as a parent or as a child? What was your experience? I'd love to hear your story.